Good morning and welcome to this interactive demonstration of our Q-Consultation software. During this demonstration, we will allow you to show you the easy-to-use functionality alongside any customizable areas that the platform allows. We've started off with the patient view. The patient needs to complete an authentication in order to connect with the provider. This can be done in many ways, such as email and phone number, your existing authentication system, and of course a third party. For demonstration purposes, we have used phone number, in which case we have entered our mobile number in here and selected our area code. Once the number has been provided, you'll receive an SMS message with a 6-digit code. Once the code has been validated, the patient will be connected to this screen. This screen allows for the patient and the provider to obtain any information needed, for example, full name, address, date of birth, and of course the reason for the appointment. Once the form has been completed, we ask the patient to press proceed. Once proceeded, we will allow you to connect to the doctor's selection screen. This screen is alternative. You do not have to use this and you can go directly to the waiting room. However, some of our clients do wish to have this service. This allows the patient to select the physician that's suitable for themselves. Once the patient has joined the waiting room, this allows the patient to wait in a room until the provider is ready. It allows the provider or the receptionist to ask any questions for the patient or any information that the provider may need prior to the appointment. This waiting room can also be a great way to allow you to publicise your business or to provide information needed before the appointment. For example, how to complete a PCR test video or any photos that you may wish to display. The patient is allowed to have a live chat with the assignee provider, which could be a triage, a private message, or connected with the doctor themselves. The patient and the provider can also share media. Media can be done in formats such as PDF, photos, and videos. Once the chat has joined the waiting room, this will be the screen displayed for the provider. The provider can see any clients in the waiting room and also the one that they're dealing with currently. The doctor is able to see any previous about that patient, so things like client information, reason for the appointment, and also any documentation sent, and of course any chat history. Once the information has been obtained, the doctor can then proceed with a phone call. This is the screen that the provider will see, in which case it has the doctor on the top, the patient at the bottom, and of course any chat or clients in the waiting room on the left-hand side. During this call, you can of course record the session, turn on or off microphone, turn on or off camera, share your screen if necessary, and if you are on a mobile application, you can also turn your screen around. Once the call has ended or during the patient session, you may realise the patient needs to be connected with a different provider. This can be done by selecting More on the chat session, clicking Assign To, which will allow you to select any doctors that are currently online during that time. For example, this patient needs to be connected to Dr. Molly Matthews. So in order to connect the doctor to Molly Matthews, you need to finish the consultation with yourself. During the finished consultation, this will allow you to provide any information that the other provider might need, for example, a summary, but the step can be skipped if needed. Once the summary is ready, this can be downloaded. The summary can be downloaded into different formats such as PDF, Word, JPEG file, or of course any other formats that you may require. Once you have signed the contact, they will disappear from your waiting room. In order to sign out of the service or to go offline, you just need to select Settings, press Sign Out, confirm that you wish to do so, which will then connect you to the verification screen like the start of the demonstration. Of course, this was a short just to tease you into how the service is required, but of course if you would like a more further in-depth demonstration, we can connect you with one of our technical providers where you can ask any application or any questions that you may have by clicking the Connect Us button. By clicking that thing, it will come through to our inquiry form where you can ask for any support you may need. I'd like to thank you very much for your time today and have a lovely day. Thank you.